Kansas City's summer air was thick with anticipation on July 22nd, a date that would soon burn itself into the memory of Swifties and football fans alike. After a high-pressure day at the Kansas City Chiefs training camp, Travis Kelce could have chosen solitude, letting the weariness of drills and locker room banter melt away in silence. But instead, he made a very different choice. He chose Taylor Swift. That evening, downtown Kansas City pulsed with a quiet excitement, the kind that you can't see but can feel, like the electricity before a summer storm. A shiny black Cadillac rolled up in front of one of the city's most exclusive restaurants. Passers-by slowed their steps, glancing twice, then 3 times. Inside that car was America's current couple, Travis Kelce, the Chiefs' charismatic tight end, and Taylor Swift, the world's most influential pop star. Taylor emerged first, every inch the superstar, yet radiating something softer, more approachable. Dressed in an effortlessly elegant black dress with a wide neckline, she looked both classic and current. A metallic shoulder bag caught the glint of the city lights, but it was her smile, wide and genuine, that truly shimmered. Her famously straight, honey blonde hair fell perfectly, but it was her eyes that drew the most attention. They were bright, almost sparkling, as if she was letting the world in on a secret happiness. Travis, moments behind her, had shed his practice gear for a black t-shirt emblazoned with bold graphics and a well-worn baseball cap pulled low. The look was relaxed but unmistakably cool. He reached for Taylor's hand, and with fingers entwined, they made their way inside, immune to the buzz that followed them. What happened behind the velvet ropes of the VIP area could have belonged to any couple in love, except, of course, the world was watching. As they sampled Midwestern classics, steak, corn fritters, and a local take on mac and cheese, they leaned into each other's words, sharing secrets and laughter. Witnesses would later talk about the way Taylor looked at Travis, adoring, yes, but also with trust, like she'd found a safe harbor after years of stormy seas. It wasn't just about celebrity glitz. There was something unmistakably real about the way she squeezed his hand, or how he listened intently to her stories, smiling with pride. For 2 hours, they seemed to exist in a world of their own making, the noise of fame and expectation falling away in the dim glow of the restaurant chandeliers. Taylor Swift's schedule is famously relentless. In the past year alone, she's crossed time zones, shattered records, and redefined the boundaries of pop superstardom. And yet, for this week, she made Missouri her home. She stayed at Kelce's sprawling mansion, attended family dinners, and was even spotted at community events supporting the Chiefs. For fans, these glimpses into her ordinary life felt nothing short of extraordinary. What draws people to their relationship isn't just the star power, it's the sincerity in their interactions. Taylor, despite the world's gaze, is unafraid to be seen holding Travis's hand at a high school charity event or laughing with his family at a backyard barbecue. Travis, meanwhile, is the embodiment of chivalry, opening doors, offering his jacket, and always keeping a protective arm around Taylor in public. It's a dynamic that feels refreshingly old-fashioned, yet thoroughly modern. For all the flashbulbs and paparazzi, their connection seems to thrive in the quieter moments, the kind that aren't meant for headlines, but for hearts. Perhaps the most telling detail of the night came as they waited for their car after dinner. Travis, ever the planner, was checking his phone, possibly arranging their next destination or calling for their driver. Taylor, meanwhile, wasn't distracted by her phone or the crowd. She was looking at Travis, not just looking, but seeing him, her eyes filled with admiration and trust. It was a look that told a story of finding comfort, of feeling understood, of loving and being loved in return. For many, that single glance captured what words could not. Here was Taylor Swift, global superstar, looking every bit the girl in love for the first time. A witness would later recall, she didn't stop smiling. She held Travis's hand the whole time, like she didn't want the night to end. It was all very sweet, very real. But the evening didn't end at the restaurant. Instead, the couple slipped away to a small jazz bar tucked into a leafy Kansas City suburb. The kind of place with exposed brick, low lighting, and the faint sound of a trumpet in the air. To the surprise of everyone, Taylor took the stage with a local band, her voice blending seamlessly with the smooth sounds of a love song from another era. Travis watched from the audience, his eyes never leaving her. There was pride there, but also something more intimate, joy, perhaps, or the quiet thrill of seeing someone you love do what they were born to do. The crowd, already starstruck, erupted into applause. But for Taylor and Travis, it was a private moment shared in public, a memory to tuck away for years to come. In an age where celebrity relationships are often more spectacle than substance, Taylor and Travis's connection feels different. It's not just about red carpets or headlines. It's about the way they make each other laugh, the comfort of shared routines, the willingness to show up for each other, whether that means flying halfway across the country after a show or cheering from the stands on game day. Their relationship is a reminder that even in the glare of the spotlight, love can be simple. It's dinners after a long day. It's holding hands through crowded streets. It's supporting each other's dreams and finding peace in each other's presence. Friends close to the couple have hinted that this bond is deepening. There's talk of family gatherings, inside jokes, and future plans. For fans, it's easy to imagine a happy ending, one that feels earned through sincerity and shared vulnerability. As the couple drove away from the jazz bar, the city lights flickered in the rearview mirror. For Taylor and Travis, it was another night in a summer of possibilities. For those watching, it was a glimpse into a love story that feels both epic and intimate. Perhaps that's why their Kansas City date night captured so many hearts. It wasn't just about two famous people out on the town. It was about what happens when two worlds collide and, instead of chaos, find harmony. About choosing, again and again, to show up for each other, even when the world is watching. In the end, maybe that's what we all want. Not just the fairy tale, but the real story. The shared smiles, the gentle gestures, the quiet certainty that, no matter how busy life gets or how bright the spotlight shines, home is wherever the other one is waiting. And as Kansas City slept, the echoes of their laughter lingered in the warm summer air. A reminder that sometimes, even the most extraordinary love stories are written in the simplest of nights.
Taylor, if you're up there listening, you actually helped support this song.